I feel like most people, you spend a lot of time and money putting in hours of work at the range. That doesn't always mean you'll see consistent improvement. Why not? Because most of the time, we don't know what to do to get better. We don't know how to structure our training and do a lot of this stuff. In other words, you haven't been taught how to learn. Well, in our book, Process and Progress Pistol Training, we give you a step-by-step approach on how to structure your training for faster improvement in both technique and results, no matter who you are. Then, it's going to outline a proven approach to develop your own unique training style. So what is it? Well, right here. Process and Progress Pistol Training, Proven Methods to Structure Your Practice. So, what's in this bad boy? Well, we just got these printed off, and like any good book, your first thing is going to be a safety brief, right? We have the intro in there, and then it goes right into our safety brief. And that safety brief is really important, especially with what we're doing. You gotta understand safety, you gotta understand why you're doing things a certain way, and this is gonna give that to you. And then we're gonna break it down in our first couple chapters. 1 is safety brief, 2 is fundamentals, 3 vision, and 4, we'll talk about the trigger. So fundamentals. Fundamentals is one of our most important aspects, and we like to break that down and simplify it just a little bit more than some other people. We break that down into accuracy, stability, and repeatability. And then we're gonna talk about vision. Vision is one of the hardest things to teach, and it's one of the hardest things to learn. Why? Well, you can't see what I see, and I can't see what you see. I can't give you my eyeballs, right, as we're shooting. And one of the things that separates a lot of the best shooters out there is just simply their vision. So we talk about broad vision, we talk about narrow vision, and then we give you ways to get better at that. We give you ways to train it, and one thing you might not know is if you're cross-side dominant, not a big deal. You can actually train that out with some of the drills we have in here, like the bino vision drill, the near-far focus drill. And then we get into the trigger. Trigger is also another important one, right? I'm talking about a pistol. So with our trigger, our goal is that every time we pull it, the bullet goes where the sights are at. And if that doesn't happen correctly, well, guess what? You're gonna pull that shot. So we break down how to manipulate that trigger. We give you different reference points. Then after that, we start to get a little bit more into the psychology side of it, right? Or the science side of it, okay? And that's mindset, performance, and how to build your training program. Mindset is one of those things that a lot of people may not quite understand, right? It's got some pros, got some cons, but people put different stuff out there. Well, in mindset, we're gonna talk a lot about the things that go into your training that cause performance, either the positive outcomes or the negative ones, and what you can do and how you think, how you talk, and how you think about your training and what you focus on is gonna affect your results. Then we get into performance. Performance is one of my favorite chapters. Here we learn how to set goals, outcome-based goals, a lot of other process goals and other things. And we talk about competence. What is that? Well, it's preparation and confidence, right? So we're gonna build all that in there, and it's gonna work up to our how to build a training plan. And in that how to build a training plan, one, we're gonna give you examples, we're gonna give you blank sheets on how to do it, but we're gonna talk to you about serialized, right, randomized, and block training, and how all these can go together to disrupt your training to ultimately make you better. And explain that so that you can choose how you wanna train based on your needs. One of the taglines for our companies is individual shooters, individual solutions. And it's really what we're trying to get with the book here. Then let's get into our appendixes. With these appendixes, we've got different drills. We've got about 20 drills in there. Some of them are standards drills, fundamentals. We talk about skill, application, and evaluation. Some of them have standards and some of them don't. And they're just starting points for you. Any drill can be used. They don't have to be this one, these that we provided, because there's hundreds of drills out there. It's completely subjective. But here's a good place to start, a way to structure your training, and it's the same stuff that we use in class. Then after that, we're gonna give you those blank training sheets, right? Ways to use that, and then we're also gonna give you those cards we talked about, the focus drills, a lot of the other stuff in there that you can cut out, print off, whatever you want, or copy. If you go to our website, we actually have all those drills, full color versions, free for download PDF versions on the website, which you can have for free right now. So head over to the website, head to Amazon.com. Once you get it, leave us a review and let us know what you think. $24.99 for the paperback and $9.99 for the ebook on Kindle. Get out and train.